Sheesh. Okay.
This will be done in 2 minutes.
Are
We'll do it in the garage where there's no fucking wind.
You're good. What the fuck? Yeah, fuck winds.
I hate the wind.
I fucking went to my backyard to open the garbage can and this shit smacked me in the face.
Fuck that.
I was like, God.
I'm so sick of the wind. I hate the wind.
So this is the first podcast. You got hella camber.
What's that? I think so.
So we're live with the first podcast. We've got no viewers yet, but it's okay. We don't need viewers. Because this is still gonna get uploaded on the YouTube. But we're in the race garage. I don't know. Y'all haven't been able to see, you feel me? At the good friend's house. And yeah.
Alright, Jack. 1. Start pumping.
We're watching some bricks
2,
being
3.
bled.
Hold. Pump. Okay, hold. We're done. That's it.
We're gonna wait for at least 3 followers, maybe. If 3 people even want to watch this, because you know.
I want it.
Oh shit, we got 2 followers already. We got 2 viewers. Right now we're just waiting for Magnus, because Magnus is our first guest. He's bleeding the brakes on his freshly rebuilt engined car.
Big turbo.
Yeah, big turbo with the side exit poop thing right there. Poops out some nice little flames. We got Jackson in there with the 510 cap. You feel me? Support the local shops, I guess. You know, that's the race car way of doing things.
Fuck yeah.
No torque specs, just send it with your gun.
Send it. Damn, dude, that is fucking fitment.
So, from our one viewer, what would you like our first topic to be about today? You can. We don't have anything set yet. This is just we're gonna do a couple test trials to see what it is that our viewers would actually like to hear about, what they would like to talk about. I spoke too soon. He brought out the torque wrench. But yeah. Oh my goodness, he said the hate on Dodge vehicles. I will say, I personally don't know jack shit about Dodge vehicles, so I can't hate on them. But I do know that the diesel Cummins, you feel me? I think they're like the 12 valves or something. They're fucking pretty nice. Like they're bulletproof. It's a good 500,000, 600,000 mile engine. But that is diesel. And diesels are just known to take a lot more of a beating than gasoline engines, in my opinion. I mean, my truck, I bought it with 220,000 miles, and things been fucking going like a trooper's. The only problem it's had is my power steering fucking, my what is it, the high pressure line for my power steering hose started leaking from an O-ring because I did some dumb shit and power washed the engine bay and didn't even realize that I was spraying my power steering line hose. Because I was like, where's all this oil coming from? Let me knock this oil off. But you know, we live, we learn. We get smarter, we get stupider. You know, it is what it is.
Could be our chairs.
Oh shit, we got these nice fancy ass chairs with this Nankangs. These Nankangs, these damn near, what is those? What kind
I
of
think
wheels
the
are
AR
these?
ones.
The rims or the tires? Well, the
Rims
tires.
and new speeds.
Neo or new?
New.
New?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's too foreign for me. I'm American.
I'm American, goddamn.
So yeah, it was just our first test run of this ain't shit politics that has absolutely nothing to do with politics, cause fuck politics.
Politics.
Fuck politics, isn't that right? Yeah. We're not here to talk about politics, cause why would we do that? Fucking. But yeah, so for those who don't know, which I don't know if anybody knows, I don't even know if anybody knows who I am. I'm a black guy.
I'm a white guy.
This is the homie Magnus. Feel me? This has been my good friend since
Been a long
I don't
time.
even know. We used to go
We
to the
started
skate park.
skating.
Yeah. Look, as we have all the skateboards lined up in the. Oh shit! I turned the camera off. I don't know what I'm doing. As we have all the skateboards lined up in the background, with all of the model cars, and the tanks,
Fuck yeah.
and the Volvo. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. I've never realized that there's a Volvo fucking tractor in here. I know you wanted to talk about Dodge shit, but look at the Volvo. Oh shit, I said 2 tanks. I'm fucking up. There's 3 tanks. Jeez. The collection is real.
Collection is real.
It's
My dad
really
built
real.
those 50 years ago.
What the
Thanks, yeah.
Oh, that's sick. See, that's, you feel me? That's what we're here to talk about in a way. We can talk about whatever the fuck we want. This is right-hand drive. This is a
it's
right-hand drive
Bugatti,
model car.
Type 37 Bugatti.
Does the steering actually works on it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He said that like, bro, why would it not? I love this house. What do you have to say, sir?
They're cool cars. The fuck?
You know, you don't have to talk about the cars. It's just the. All right, so we got a question: supercharged or turbo?
Turbo?
Why?
Oh my god. I don't know.
Supercharged or turbo?
I don't know. I think it depends on your application. Turbos are fun. They're kind of a pain in the ass to really like dial in, and you gotta work with a lot of extra heat. Superchargers, it just depends. I mean, you look at top fuel dragsters, and they all have the same thing. They all have a fucking nitromethane engine running a giant fucking blower, or 2 blowers. So it depends on your fucking application. I like turbo because and fucking 30 pounds of boost.
Yeah. Okay.
Why the fuck not?
You just talking about shit that I don't even understand. This man said, bro, I keep turning the damn camera off. I don't even know, man. You feel me? I feel you. Actually, we finna write down some questions that people want to hear about. But you know, this is just the trial run, the test run. We just wanna see.
Supercharging my Marauder?
Our
Where the
Marauders,
fuck do you live?
our Marauders are
Africa?
4.6 or what? Is it? That's basically just a fucking knockoff Crown Vic, right? No disrespect. No disrespect. Do they make a supercharger that like, you know, bolts up to that shit or no? Hold on. Oh shit. Oh, we're going live. Oh,
Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Thank you.
hold on. My phone is. Oh, there we go.
No, what's up with you? What's up with you?
What's happening? How you doing?
Shit, all right, freezing because it's cold as hell out here. I live in Michigan.
God damn, you on the other side of the country.
Hell, you're damn hood, them froze. Well, yeah, supercharging Marauder. That's my main goal.
So is the Marauder a 4.6 or is it a 5.0?
4.6.
Okay, so it's basically just are you gonna manual swap it or are you just gonna keep it auto or what's the deal? What's the plan?
The plan is to do a manual because this is what the 4.6 V8. But yeah, the plan is to put a manual in eventually. Only thing is though, I don't know what the differential and the axle can handle.
If you
I don't want
put
to.
any more power into it, well, you said manual swap, right? You said
Yeah.
manual swap.
Yeah. So I'm not 100%, on the Ford Mercury type, you feel me? But I'm pretty sure you can put like the 8.8 rear end in it if it doesn't have it, and then it'll damn near handle as much power as you can put into it. But
That's what I was thinking.
I also come from a Miata background, and you feel me? We only got 90 horsepower on a good day.
So you
Shit,
got to worry
you feel
about
me?
too much.
We got maybe 120 with a turbo.
I don't know about that.
But
Yeah, that's my main thing. Because, it's a lot of weight to try to get moving fast. That's my only concern.
how much do those things weigh?
Man, at least stock it weighs, what's that, 1,100, so 5,200 pounds, my guy.
Holy fuck! What is that? It's like a Crown Vic.
5,200.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
this
it's
Crown Vic.
Uh-huh.
It's basically it's the exact everything as a Crown Vic. It's just different branding.
Exactly.
So
But-
he said Marauder. I was thinking of another car.
And I do know those do work though.
Yeah.
Those do work.
So, yeah.
How long have you had it?
Bro, a week.
A week?
A week.
That's nice though. So it's a new project.
Yeah, it only got 44,000 miles on it, so.
That's pretty goddamn low.
Exactly. You hear him?
He
So
said
I
Marauder.
kind of want to keep it stock.
Oh my goodness. This is what he was thinking of when he said Marauder.
Well, I wish I did have one of those.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, me too. I wouldn't stop for shit. Nigga, I ain't stopping for fences. I ain't stopping for stop signs. I'm running over everything.
I swear. Yeah, that's my only thing, but it's a lot of weight, and I just don't. Cause me, I do donuts and all that other stuff. I want to go out there and blow the diff on some, beginner type stuff. You feel me? So I'm just trying to think.
What made you get the Marauder? Was it just a cheap deal you found that was, you feel me?
Family heirloom.
Get it? Oh, family heirloom, okay.
Yeah, my mother's father bought it brand new in 2003.
Oh, damn.
Oh, it's nice.
So I was like, I
You
kind
feel
of
me?
want to keep it stock, but then again, everybody
You wanna have
Dodge
some
try
fun
to.
with it. You gotta have a little bit of fun with it, but keep it clean at the same time.
Well, see, that's exactly what the truck is. I got the drift truck, and fucking my mom bought that shit brand new, but it still gets down. I think everyone knows how that truck gets down.
If you haven't seen the drift truck, you can go on the Ain't Shit Drift Team or Ain't Shit Motorsports page, and if there aren't enough videos for you to see the drift truck, we can post some more on there because we got content. We got stuff to upload. We just haven't been doing it because we just been procrastinating. But new year, we're gonna keep it pushing.
Man, that's the goal. It's like I want to keep the exterior looking as stock as possible.
I feel that. Make it a sleeper.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's nice. That's a good idea. Have something reliable but fun.
Yeah, exactly. The only thing though, I don't want to do all this work, and then because here we put salt in the road because of snow, and then the salt eat it up underneath. And I don't got time for that.
Yeah,
That's what sucks about living in the Midwest.
It's horrible. The salt.
yeah. It's one of those things. We're fortunate enough in California to not have to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
We got potholes, all kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, I bet. Probably you can't see the potholes too because the snow be covering it sometimes.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
the only thing. But I don't
Yeah,
know.
damn. Yeah, you need you one of them Marauder trucks then, damn.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I swear.
Put a supercharger on one of those.
Yeah.
You hear me? That's the goal. So yeah, I don't know. I've been doing some research. Because if I do the little manual, it's probably gonna be a lot of interior breakdown, and I'm trying to avoid that.
Man, I honestly, I'm gonna go work on a Crown Vic later on the day. I might have to learn some things about those because they do interest me a little bit, but I've always just been like, it's too close to a police car for me to get into.
Exactly. That's the only thing. Or retired police cars. And then Marauder, it's like, okay, It's close enough to the Ford, you do applications, power and all that, but it's far enough from the exterior to where you won't think, oh, it's a police car.
Yeah. Yeah. But man, so what made you want to say you want to supercharge it instead of a turbo?
They probably have a kit for it.
Yeah, that, and then I just like bro said earlier, it's just so much to going into making sure the turbo is running first off, and then running right secondly. So it's like, I just go hit those supercharger on.
I mean, they probably have a kit close because Ford does a lot of supercharging, and I'm sure they use that engine in more than one car.
My nigga,
Yeah.
yes, free.
And fucking, I bet you'd be better off finding a supercharger kit.
Yeah, because if anything, the engine's close enough to where I can find an old Mustang type build for the supercharger kits, and just go from there. A little tweaking here and there, but it's probably a more fit than the turbo kit would be.
Yeah, I think so.
And then I'm just a fan of how the supercharger sound. I already just had that whine and that little that whistle from the turbos.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
think we
sir.
all like that.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I had a turbo kit for the Miata and I put it on and it was okay. But
It was pretty okay, bro.
I mean, yeah, we went and drove it around and it was like, it was raining at the time out here and it was spinning tire in fourth gear on the freeway. Like,
Yeah, that's the only thing.
easy.
You get that power in the long run. But then again, I just feel like turbo V8, it just doesn't sit right with me. I don't know. Maybe a V6, but
I feel like it's a little bit of extra work because you got to figure out how to put the two manifolds into the one turbo, and then
It's a big
you have to make room because there isn't no room. You got a V8 in the
Oh,
car,
no.
you're not gonna have no room to put a turbo in there, really.
and it's gonna be a whole lot of pipe work.
Yeah, you put a supercharger on there, you literally just putting it on the intake, and then boom, all you got to do is run your pulleys and your belts, and I mean,
Maybe a
it's
quick tune.
yeah, you get a tune, but you can most likely run it on you're more likely to be able to run a supercharger with a stock ECU doing like 6-7 pounds of boost and make a decent amount of extra power as opposed to the turbo. You gotta add way more fuel. Sometimes
Exactly.
you gotta add specific amounts of fuel per boost.
Well, still with the supercharger, you're still creating boost, and you still will need to you'll probably, if anything, you'll need to put larger injectors because the supercharger still creates boost. Not the same way the turbo does, but it's still putting extra forced induction into the intake. So with that added air, you will need to compensate in extra fuel. I mean, I think probably wouldn't run more than 6 psi anyway because you're probably stock compression on a port injection engine. So injectors, if you do the supercharger, you'd probably need to do injectors and probably a low pressure. For you, I guess you just have one fuel pump, so you probably need to do a fuel pump as well.
Yeah, and then I'm fighting about doing the little spark plugs and all that, and then it already makes 300 horsepower, so it's like I don't need no 500 horsepower car. I'm just
almost better than my car.
Man, I don't think I've probably only driven 2 cars with 300 horsepower in my life.
One of those Andres cars, right?
Oh yeah,
240.
Man, yeah, I've driven a turboed car that probably makes about 4. I'm gonna say because I think it was doing like 12 to 14 pounds of boost on.
That's a decent boost.
Yeah, and it's a non VVTi 2J and a 240 that's basically gutted, but like full drift spec. And that shit fucking like I was having so much fun. It was you light it up in 5th gear on the freeway just by now you don't even have to drop the clutch, just push the gas pedal all the way down and it was fucking spinning tire. Made me a real believer in the turbo 2JZs, honestly. But
we gotta get you in that IS.
Yeah.
We gotta go over to International and grab that piece of shit.
I have a turbo kit. I have a full CX Racing turbo kit for an IS300, and I just have not used it because I've had so many bad problems with turbos in Miatas. But that's not to say that turbos are bad. It's most likely because of the lack of maintenance that I did on the Miata engine before turboing it, and my lack of patience when it came down to it. Because the person that helped me put all this shit together, he warned me, don't go and drive the car like it's a regular daily driver.
Me and him were just talking about this.
And I definitely didn't even drive it as safe as a daily driver. I went and drove it as if it was a fucking drift car and redlined the fuck out of it everywhere. Anytime I pulled up to a red light and somebody looked at me and they took off quicker than I did, I was gonna show them that this little ass Miata was faster than they shit until we get to like 120, and then I just can't go no faster.
Mhm.
But I was driving around like an asshole. I was having fun.
Hey, and that's my problem. That's my exact problem. Every light I get the chance. If I'm in the front, oh yeah, it's over. And then like I said earlier, all that weight, trying to move quick like that is gonna be putting the strain on something.
Yeah, you're gonna have to upgrade suspension. You're gonna have to put some sway bars on there, do all your bushings and all that. Especially because you live somewhere where it snows and they got all the salt on the road. It probably eats the bushings a little bit more.
That's salt something serious.
Yeah, man, that's something that I really don't think about because I'm just so I'm in a privileged position where we don't have to think about that. We can go to Tahoe, but even there, they don't salt the roads out here. And even in Reno, they don't really salt the roads.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And sand not gonna do too much.
Sand? They put sand on it? Bro, I see these
No.
things.
I'm saying like you're going through you driving to Reno or whatever, the wind blows the dirt or the real coarse,
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, you in the flat ground desert land. I ain't gonna lie. Out there, you just in Reno and Nevada, and specifically, you better off having a fucking off-road vehicle. That's just street legal.
Yeah.
Because a majority of the time, where the fun is at is in the dirt, in the mud, going off-roading, going and shooting and stuff with your boys, drinking beers and shit. That's
go wrong.
Yeah, you really can't go wrong. You feel me? I mean, you can go real wrong, but like,
in a sense.
yeah.
One time I was in Nevada and I was driving down, I don't know, 395. I was going to my uncle's house in Yerington, and I'm in my truck, and I look right next to me, and there's like a dirt path. And I'm on a road, and there's no fence between me and this path, so I'm just like, hit the brakes and turn into this dirt road. And so it starts off as dirt, and then suddenly the front sinks down, and then it turns into sand. And I'm in a two-wheel drive truck with not a lot of power, so I just have to fucking just get through it. I was like going as fast as I physically could. I was in third, pinned, and I'm just like sliding through the sand, trying not to get fucking stuck. So
that's just as bad as the snow.
But that's what I love about Nevada is you can kind of just like do whatever. Like, I mean, if you're doing something dumb as fuck and some cops went by, they would probably be like, "What are you doing?" But for the most part, it's kind of
at the same time in Nevada, you could be driving around with a fucking shotgun on your back on an ATV with no helmet on, and you feel me, wave at the fucking local sheriff, and that's all it's gonna be. He's gonna wave back at you, tell you have a good day, stay safe.
I wouldn't dare do that here.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, everywhere you go, they got different social norms, different rules and shit. Like where we stay at, I you driving around on a fucking. I mean, they got the no chase laws. You can't chase somebody on a dirt bike or ATV, but like, yeah, I mean, I still wouldn't try it. But like in Reno, Nevada, Vegas, all that, they got you can carry a gun out there. You don't have to conceal it. They got open carry laws, so you can just walk around with your gun. It's normal.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, that's one of those things. Like when you go different places, you get to experience different shits that you can't experience in your hometowns.
Yep, my point exactly. Because the most we have to off road in here is maybe a dirt road after it rains.
Yeah.
I mean,
but even still, you don't even want to get stuck on that dirt road because it's probably the one dirt road and it's not no streets around, huh?
Exactly.
Yep. Well, the homie Saul commented and said, "What about undercutting the whole undercarriage?" I
Like I have, I would say, as far as the exhaust system and maybe the frame, that's undercoated already. But like you said, like you get the upgrade and all that other stuff. Those gotta be undercoated as well. And I don't know too much, but I'm pretty sure you can undercoat shocks and springs.
you
Well, a
you
certain extent.
I think you can, but I mean it's probably going to crack eventually
Yeah.
because of the consistent like bouncing and the wear and stuff that's gonna happen.
Mm.
But I mean, shit. Nah, yeah. See, with something that's like a family heirloom, I wouldn't really want to test something like that because you never know what could happen. But I'm all for growing up and getting a beater bucket or something, and then going and trying everything.
I would just get a bucket because, like, I've definitely taken my mom's truck and beaten the fucking shit out of it. And it kind of, after, like, when I was younger, I've inherited this truck for, I guess, 6 years now. And when I was younger, it's like, who gives a fuck? Fuck it. Who cares? But now I'm like, I'm 23 and I've beaten the shit out of this fucking truck. And it's just, I would have been better off getting a bucket and just beating the shit out of the bucket and just leaving the car the way it is.
Yeah, that's hella funny. This homie, so the homie Saul said he grew up in Maryland and they undercoated all their shit. That was like that's the normal thing to do because out there, I guess, it snows
Yep.
so much and they put all that rock salt on the ground. That shit just fucks everything up.
All that rock,
I swear.
And
they
this
put
nigga
down
Jeffrey,
tons of that shit.
shitbox king, my
man,
man.
this nigga, you ain't never lied though, bro. Cause look, the homie commented I'm the shitbox king, and that is a fact. Cause I do not give not one shit about what my cars look like. I don't give a fuck about how beat to shit they are. I don't care if I snap a fucking control arm. I'll weld that shit back together at the side of the track and get back on the fucking track. Alignment fucked up and all. I'm gonna fucking make it happen.
Make it happen. That's
I swear.
shit.
Holy
That is
shit,
true.
Salt will eat a car in 1 year. I can believe that. I definitely can believe that. I've seen some cars that like I've done work at dealerships and I've seen cars that are like maybe 2-3
man.
years old that came from out of state and they're fucked underneath like
I'm telling you.
drive shaft, the carrier bearing for the drive shaft completely fucking rusted. We go to take a bolt out and the whole fucking thing falls apart.
It's horrible, man. It's horrible.
Good Lord.
Man. Driver mod all day, yes sir. Gotta have the driver mod. But I ain't gonna lie, if I didn't have the shit boxes, I would not be able to be I wouldn't be the driver I am today if I didn't buy the cars that I bought. And like if I would have cared about them, I wouldn't have the skill that I have today because I would still be afraid of crashing my cars.
Exactly.
But also, I feel like, and I've heard this said a lot, it comes from my background of skateboarding and knowing that like in skateboarding, you kind of have to be willing to hurt yourself in order to progress. You gotta fall.
That's the truth.
You're gonna have to fall in order to progress.
That is so fucking true.
And when you come to cars, it's like such a relief to be able to crash something that's not going to physically hurt you, as opposed to like I broke my bones. Because me personally, I've broken both my elbows, I've broken both my ankles.
Damn.
I've fucking broken my leg. I've dislocated my ankle. I done did a lot of shit. I done tore tendons, all from skateboarding, and you know it was fun as fuck. But like
the risk sometimes.
Yeah, the risk sometimes is not worth the reward, especially because I'm not the most coordinated person. I like to think that I'm, you feel me? I like to think I'm like at the top of the top, but in reality, I'm like very mid.
Oh man, I'm not even mid because look, I'm 6'2", and I like to think my balance is A1, but nah.
I feel like the taller you get, the more, the taller you get, the more your center of gravity is changed. So when you fall harder.
Oh fuck!
Listen, I remember one time I fell so hard I cracked my jawline. That's how hard I
Oh,
feel.
god damn. Yeah, see, no. I can't.
That's gnarly,
This right here is too nice to be fucking up.
bro.
I swear. These are new cars, aluminum foil. That is a fact.
Yeah, bro, the new aluminum cars are trash. I mean, like, I guess they're built cheaply so that they can mass produce it quicker, and it's a little bit lighter, but, like, I mean, there's still cars from the fucking 50s and the 60s driving around like they're everyday ass cars. Yeah, got this fucking beautiful ass car right here. You feel me?
Steel
That
body.
motherfucker is clean.
You hit that shit have hit you back.
Yeah, that should have folded a new Charger any day.
Man, I done seen so many new cars that are made out of plastic and aluminum fucking get in an accident with like an old 70s or 80s fucking pickup truck, and the pickup truck, you wouldn't even know that something happened to it. Maybe the bumper got pushed in, but that shit's so solid, you just totaled the other fucking car. And that's like my mom had I think it was like a 74 Datsun pickup truck, and that shit had a steel bumper. That shit was like solid. We got in an accident going 70 miles per hour on the freeway. Somebody rear-ended us. It pushed our bumper in maybe an inch and a half, totaled the whole front of their car, tore the fucking radiator, all that shit in the other car up, pushed the hood up, fucking the alternator fucking exploded because it was still trying to spin. Like, and we drove off the freeway. Like, we pulled over to the side like everything was fine, but the car that hit us was like a new like 2004 Honda or some shit, and that shit was fucking totaled.
Yeah,
and
all this new shit that shit is ridiculous. All these new cars, they're meant to protect the driver, so them bitches is built to break away and break apart. Because my uncle has a 69 Chevelle, and like you said, that steel bumper, that motherfucker. I hit my knee one time, and dog, let me tell you.
Yeah, you damn near wanted to go to the hospital.
I swear, because it's all steel. It's all original. No rest, none of that. And that frame is a fucking beast. I've seen it. That shit is so thick.
Man, but hey, it's been good chopping it up with you. Let me see if one of my other homies will hop on for a second. But send me a DM with your information. I'm going to put this video on YouTube. I'll send you the link and all that.
All right, I got you.
It's good. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, thank you. Y'all boys be easy now.
Yes, sir. You too.
You too.
Let us know how the Marauder comes out.
Hey, I sure will.
All right.
All right, bro.
Man. How we do this? All right, there we go. What's up, Saul? You trying to hop in this? Live? I don't really know how to work Instagram.
Dude, you look like someone's grandpa.
I'm just poking the screen trying to figure out what's going on. I don't really know. Can you send request? Let's send an invite to Saul. I keep poking the screen hoping something's finna change. All I could do is, oh shit. Hey, what's happening? It's the 2J7M God right here.
Fuck no, I'm just a 7M crackhead, bro. Hey. I need to stop lying.
How you been?
Just kicking it, just kicking it.
Yes, sir. Enjoying the amenities.
Yep, kicking it. I got my BB gun right here. I know it looks like a real shit, but it's actually a BB gun. Yeah. I got my 45.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I stopped spending money on guns and started spending money on my TJ. And I don't know where my other one went, but fuck it.
Shit, that's good though. You gotta have your protection before you feel me? Gotta make sure you're safe.
This is not my protection. This is my other addiction. I'm dumping stupid money on gun parts. Bro, it's like, if this thing had an engine, if I could put a 2J in my AR, I probably would.
Bro.
I guarantee you that motherfucker be sounding nice though.
Oh shit, with a teal 44 hanging off the side.
Man, that shit shooting all kind of flames.
It'll be shooting all the flames.
Man,
Oh,
what's up?
man.
What's the 2J update? How's the build going?
Dude, so I'm raffling off my Cressida right now, my daily, just to finish my blue car. I want to finish my blue Cressida. I want to finish my 2J. I miss driving. I am tired of not driving something nice and fun. I mean, there's a lot of money involved, and people are asking me what happens if you bap it. I'm like, so what? Fuck it. Let's go have some more fun.
What? You gotta drive it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it's no point in spending all this money just to have the car sit. I mean, I'm not a car show guy. I like hitting some of the side shows like 3 years ago. Now I got bored of that. And it's just, for me, it got boring because it's just a circle. I'm like, okay, cool. I got my little practice in, got my fucking, broke off the rust off of me. Let's start hitting the track more. Let's
yeah.
go hit the back switches. Let's go hit little spots where no one can see you. Fuck up or something.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
keep
I
on
feel it. I
pushing.
100% feel it. That's exactly what I'm trying to be on.
Yeah, because years ago, I lived in Utah and I used to play on the canyons with a stock ass Cressida. Stock, like 4 foot gap off the ground or whatever. The stock suspension, the wheel gap is like a foot or something.
Yeah, Ebisu
I'm chasing all these little spoiled brats up this mountain road. I'm like, why is everybody so scared to come up here? I'm like, oh, it's because, it's 200-foot drop. Okay, but you got fucking 275 squared on your STI in the middle of summer, super grippy tires, while I got tires from 1998 and doing about the same speeds through that canyon.
Look,
the body roll
that's
from
this
hell.
guy. That's this guy right here in the fucking V6 Toyota pickup truck.
Oh shit, yeah. No, so it's like my thing is more time attack and canyon and like Gran Turismo is what I'm like grew up with and doing. And then I come out here, it's like everybody's all about drifting. It's cool. I'm not gonna say I hate it. It's fun. It's just not as fun as it can be because too many people want to do too much and not have
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
It's like,
definitely
dude,
that.
Where you at?
all the people, huh?
Where you at?
I'm at home right now, like in
No,
Vallejo.
Where?
What city?
I'm in Vallejo.
Oh, yeah. Okay. 707, boys.
Who's with my guns? I'm like, fuck, I don't know who's coming to rob me.
Yeah, no. So the hills or the canyons, do you go to like Berryessa and stuff, or?
Nah, I actually haven't really gone out this way in the Bay because I've been trying to keep it chill because I'm a truck driver. So if I get popped, I get popped. I lose my job, my
You
license.
gotta protect your livelihood.
Yeah, so I don't want to mess with my own pocket. If I don't let no one else mess with my pocket, why am I messing with my own pocket? That's just
See, that's something that I'm trying to get that mindset together because I be fucking myself up a lot.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. I fuck myself over a lot, but it's not that I want to spend the money. It's just like, oh shit, if I don't buy this car part now, it might sell out. Because in the Cressida world, a lot of the parts either disappear, because that's how it has been going on for the past couple of years. But all of a fucking sudden, everybody and their mama wants a fucking Cressida. So the prices went up. Prices for parts went up. And then they were calling me a crackhead for selling shit at expensive prices. And then they turn around a year later, hey, does anybody still have this part? And I told them, I still have it. But now you can go buy it with the other guy that's selling it for double than what I posted it. Yeah. And I still want the same thing. So it's like, it's ridiculous. That's why I'm trying to pick up all these 7Ms because the 2J prices, 1J prices, definitely not worth it. Ever. Will never be worth it. Man. Because you can take about half the money of the purchase price of a 1J, do pistons, do all ARP, machine the head and the block, do the upgraded oil pump with the shim, the crossover tube, and keep the stock rods, All that, once it's all taken care of, you throw boost at her and you have a reliable 500 horsepower motor. It's that simple. But people are skip steps and are too cheap and always blow a 7M every single time. And I can guarantee it. And they're like, no, 7M's trash. I'm like, well, why does this motherfucker over here have 1,300 horsepower? Why does he have 7? Why does he have 8? Oh, but my 7M, I'm like, did you do this exact list that I gave you? Oh, I didn't machine it. That's where you fucked up. You skipped one step. Now your whole rebuild is trash. Just go put it in the dumpster already.
Yeah, that was me. That's why I blew up so many Miata engines. That's why I blew up. Yeah, just mainly Miata engines. I haven't
I
really
know that's
blown
me
up.
too. I fucking went through like 6, 7Ms already.
Yeah, I'm
Because
like
I
at the
just don't
point where
want
I'm
to go
like,
through the hassle.
man, the 2J that I got and right now, I'm like, damn, it's still got low miles on it. I've been trying to tell myself I just need to take it apart, send it to the machine shop, make sure everything is actually how it should be. Put in some I want to keep everything stock and just put GTE rods and pistons in there. Lower the compression a little bit because it's a VVTi engine, and
Yeah.
then just throw low boost at it and fucking, you feel me? But I want to do everything right. I want to take my time because like I said earlier, I am the first one to be like, fuck, I need this right now. Like
I'm gonna do it.
I need the satisfaction immediately. I don't want to wait. I don't want to
Yeah.
fucking, I don't got time for this, but like, I'm learning. I'm learning that
Yeah,
it, you
I
know,
know. That's why I like last year I had fucking what was it? 4 or 5 Cressidas sitting at the house. And
Goddamn.
it was yeah, I got a problem. I got a problem.
Oh
I got the emblem and everything tatted.
my god.
I got a problem. And so I'm like, man. And then I won Mike's 2J like a year and a half ago, something like that. And I'm like, man, so I keep buying all these Cressidas. This 2J is gonna rust in my storage if I don't put it in or something. So I just start selling off cars, and if people don't buy the cars, I mean, at the time that I was selling them off, oh yeah, nobody wanted them.
Hmm.
So I was stripping them, throwing them away, getting rid of shit. Everybody being crybabies about me throwing shit away. And I'm like,
man.
all right, cool. Now I'm left with my 2 Cressidas, my daily and my blue car that I got from the day one when I moved back to Cali 4 years ago. I'm like, all right, she's gonna finally get all the love, all of it, all of it. Don't give a fuck how much it's gonna cost me. Let's take this big ass chunk of money in my savings, plus all the money that I spent on parts that I have sitting in my bedroom. I'm like, it goes now. Let's fucking get it started. So, and my boy Andres at Vigorous Garage.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the homie.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
somebody
man.
we know from skateboarding too.
Yeah, really. Yeah. So and I hate people touching my cars. Absolutely hate it. I am very OCD because of how people treated 7Ms. And because of that, I was like, man, fuck talking to people in SAC and down this way, that way. And sure enough, he schooled me. He schools me in a lot of stuff. So I was like, all right, I want you to touch my stuff. And because of him, I threw all this money and time was saved. My car is almost done, and he's only had it for
35.
maybe 3 months.
But I've been seeing the work that he's been putting into it.
Bro,
Like,
I still don't believe it's my car because
Wait, that's your
I've
car?
never seen
yes.
myself.
Oh,
in
that's
it.
your car? Oh shit.
Yeah. I don't believe it's my car because it's like I've never had something like that. You know what I mean? I've always had buckets and going to fuck around. And it's like I'm like finally told myself it's time to get something nice where you can be a little bit bougie, just a little bit, not too much, not too fucking, of a dickhead, but a little bit, just to be like
You deserve
proud
it.
of something.
You deserve it. I think if you blow enough engines, you deserve something nice.
Yeah.
You go through the process enough times, then you get to the point where you like, hey, I deserve this shit. Let me take the time, put in the work, and fucking get what I deserve.
Yeah, and I was gonna do everything myself, but then I got hurt at work, and then I just started putting things off, and then all this shit started happening. I was like, you know what? Andres has been nothing but extremely helpful. I was like, I'm gonna have him touch it. I've talked to a lot of other people that wanted to do my swap, and the first thing that comes out their mouth, well, yeah, we'll look it up. I'm like, no, go the fuck away from me. You know,
Yeah, I
hell
want
no.
somebody that knows something. I don't want somebody that
What
gotta
do you
learn on
mean,
my
like, look
shit.
Yeah.
it up?
I can
Like,
learn
I
on
can
my
look
shit,
it up
goddamn it.
too. I can Google shit too, motherfucker. I can hop on the forums from 10 years ago. I'm not, no,
Yeah,
fuck
dude, I did not know that was your fucking car. Andre just built my exhaust for my car, and we did that 3-inch from the turbo, and
that.
he did a great fucking job. I think he posted on Instagram and posted the pictures of the shit, but he did a great job on the
Oh,
exhaust.
oh yeah, he did. I'm still shitting a brick on that downpipe he did. I'm like, that's not mine. Fuck no, that's not mine.
Yeah,
I go look at it in person. I'm like, oh my god, this is mine. What? I
yeah. Your
bug out like a little kid.
your car is coming out sick. I've been watching it for like, I guess I've only been talking to Andre. So we used to skate together, years ago, and then people just fall off and they're doing their own shit. And then I met him again, I think through a guy named Mike Jenke who's built my cage. And then Andre, I don't know, me and Andre just started talking again, and we figured out, that type of shit. And, but yeah, your car is coming along real, real good. He's doing a great
Yeah,
fucking job.
it's coming out very good. I'm kind of nervous because I got in Cressidon's 1J Cressida,
Hmm.
and he's out on the track, and I go for a ride along, and he's putting down 3 to the wheels. I'm like, oh shit. Maybe because I wasn't driving, it felt a little bit scary. And 300 to the wheels on a pretty decently heavy body, I
Hmm.
was like, huh. Maybe it was just the way that the response was. It just ripped hard. Like
Yeah.
I was like, and it was an easy 3 to the wheels. I was like, God damn. And Andres just telling me I should be able to put around 330 to 350 to the wheels.
I think so. I mean,
I'm terrified, bro.
yeah. I mean, my car right now on a on a GT28 is making close to 400 wheel, and I mean, you got 2 cylinders on me, and you got displacement and a bigger turbo. I bet you could probably. Are you just you're doing a 3-port setup for your boost control solenoid, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
gonna have to talk to Andres. I don't remember. I'm not too involved. trying to stay involved in my own stuff, but he's
Hmm.
also busy, so it's kind of hard to just, just call him and be like, "Hey, so what's everything?" I don't want to interrupt him like that. It's just annoying.
Yeah.
So,
No,
so
I
I'd
get.
rather think about
I
it later.
I get where you're coming from,
Yeah,
but
yeah. I am gonna be running E85 in the future, so that one will be terrifying because I was told it's an easy 5 to the wheels probably
yeah,
after.
yeah,
So and
easy.
if that's the case, then I already plan on building my head and block. It's gonna still be a stock block and head right now, but I do plan on buying the biggest, stupidest cams I can find for that 2J, because I would love just to have a choppy ass 2J. And then yeah, and then on top of that, if I build the head and the block, I'm definitely downgrading turbo. Going small turbo, very, very small turbo.
Yeah.
'Cause I do not want to pass the 500 mark. Even with those cams and built block, that's easy going to push me over the edge. If I were to guess, easily over 7. I don't want 7. I want to keep it under 5.
You know,
So
one
that's why I
thing
like tiny turbo.
one thing I've noticed about my car since we just did the engine build and the big big turbo, considering how small a car is, with 400 horsepower, it's like it's too fast. Like you're just on the freeway, you put your foot down. If you're already doing 80, 4.5 seconds later you're doing 120, and it's like
Yeah, that's no fuck that.
probation. And
Probation, yeah, you're doing 120 and you pass a cop. Well,
just keep
catch
going.
another gear. Yeah, grab another gear and grab one more after that if you can.
Yeah,
There's no point in stopping. You're going to jail regardless.
yeah. But it's just like hella power on the street. I'm starting to like become that guy where it's like, fuck, I'm not sure if I need 700 horsepower, just like you're saying.
Yeah, I know I don't. I'm more of a time attack guy, so I like the NA feel. That's
Mhm.
why I love my stock NA 7Ms because they just, yeah, they're slow as hell, but they feel good. It's just a brick that goes a little bit faster than other bricks.
Right. First turboed car that I was really in was an auto fucking turbo third gen Supra,
Oh,
and
fuck.
that shit was fun as fuck.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, they rip really fucking quick. No,
yeah,
everybody sleeps on those auto trans that come on those 7Ms. If you do slight upgrades to those auto trans and do full bolt-ons on a 7M GTE and like full bolt-ons like with 450 wheel, it is the most fun you will ever have, even if it's automatic. And you're like, what the fuck's wrong with this car? It
man,
just rips really
I
weird.
was trying so hard to get my cousin to keep that car. He I don't know. He ended up. I think he blew the turbo on it, and we were so naive about cars at the point. We were like, we're not sure if we should keep it. And I was like, maybe keep it, try to rebuild it, because we thought the engine blew up. But fucking
It's because all the bad media, the publicity that Seven has gotten. As soon as something goes bad with it, oh, it's over. Just throw it away. Get rid of it. And
yeah,
then my dumbass comes along. Oh yes.
yeah, we were just, I don't know, we were just trying to have fun, not really knowing shit about shit, and just fucking taking advantage of what we had in the wrong ways.
Oh yeah, me too. My first Tesla cost me $600 running and driving,
That's
and
a
I drove
deal.
it. Yeah, I had to drive an hour and a half out to go pick it up, and then I drove it an hour and a half back. And first thing I did was I blew the radiator hose or the heater hose in the back that same day, like 20 minutes after being like a block away from
Trust
my house.
Trust me, that was literally my first experience in my first 20 minutes of owning my first Miata. I went,
Yeah.
I bought it in Oakland, and I bought it in, fuck, I don't even know. I bought it in North Oakland by Kaiser. Fucking picked up my big cousin. It was like, bro, we're gonna learn how to fucking drift today, right now. We're gonna learn. And fucking, we went to 7th Street to the port, and literally he was like, all right, just fucking rip the e-brake while you're going, put it in second gear, and fucking dump the clutch. And I fucking got 2 donuts in, and the
Yeah.
fucking radiator blew the fuck up. And then fucking 20
Um,
seconds later, Oakland police drove past, and they just shook their head at us, and they were like, you dumbass motherfuckers.
and then you're like, they give me your shit.
Yeah, but
Yeah, no. Yeah, I think first crescent I did the stupid stuff like that. I think I blew like 4 radiators just fucking around too. Because all the plastic seams up top explode every time. And I'm like,
yeah, they're so old. I mean, 20-year-old, 30-year-old radiators at this point.
well, yeah, no. If they replaced a radiator before, it's because I know it blew the head, and it has a plastic top piece. If it's an original radiator, I believe it was brass or
Yeah.
copper or something like that. They were still using like 80s technology for the radiators, and I was like, damn, I've never popped one of those. I always end up blowing hoses if I have one of those. But those AutoZone ones, every time, 3 months in, I'll blow a brand new one every time, just because
Yeah.
I don't like driving slow.
I mean, it's a part of it. It's a part of the learning process. It's a part of the game. It's a part of the fun.
Oh yeah, I've fucking crashed one of my Cressidas twice, fixed it twice. Fucking, and it was bad. The crash looked like I totaled and died in the damn car, and it wasn't really that bad because the car is pretty much steel.
Yeah, I've definitely had a few of those crashes. Everybody was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Shit, I think I'm okay. I don't got no scrapes, no bruises or nothing, but the car is no longer drivable."
Well, we're okay. We just want to make sure we can make it back home
Yeah,
without having to call AAA.
man. I had to give the viewers a quick look at this
Damn.
freshly rebuilt engine. This thing has all of the colors on it.
Someone said it looks like McDonald's.
All of it, huh?
I don't know, man. This shit looks nice though. This shit got fucking gold foil wrap, and then it's got the fucking gold wrap, and then it's got the more gold wrap, and then some more gold wrap.
Welcome to McDonald's.
But hey, this is I think we're gonna end it right here. I'm not sure if my Wi-Fi is tripping or what is going on, but we're gonna end this right here. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Tune in to the next one. We will have the next one within the next 2 days. Holy shit. We almost witnessed this man lose his shit. But yeah, we appreciate everybody for tuning in. We are going to make this a weekly thing, if not an everyday thing. We appreciate all feedback you guys got. If you want to give some feedback, that's perfectly fine. If you don't, that's fine too. But yeah.